So in the last tutorial, I talked about the syllabus in passing, and I told you that in this tutorial, I was going to show you why Canvas is such an awesome LMS. So again, just a reminder, I've got this PDF file that I dropped in here, which could suffice as my syllabus. But then you'll also notice we've got this section here that has date and details, but no content in it. Now, just to show you, this isn't the only portion of my course that's currently empty. Let's go to grades. Let's check out the gradebook real quick. So when I go to grades, I've got this section here for my test student who obviously hasn't done anything yet. But you'll notice that my gradebook's pretty barren. And in Blackboard, you were able to add columns by choosing an option that was available to you that would allow you to then add a column to Blackboard. You had to go through, you had to specify the point value and all of that stuff in that column. Canvas doesn't have this feature. You can look anywhere you want to on this page. There is no option to add a column. And you might be thinking, well, that seems like a step backwards. Okay. Now, in addition to that, one other thing I want to show you. I'm going to go to Settings, and I want to go to the course calendar. So I'm going to go to Settings, and I'm going to go to my course calendar over here. When I click on Course Calendar, it's going to give me the calendar feed for this course, and you'll notice that the calendar feed, if I go from month to month, is completely empty. So why am I showing you all of this? Well, I'm showing you all of this because I'm about to show you why Canvas is such a powerful LMS. Okay, so we're going to get a little bit ahead of ourselves here. We are going to cover assignment and quiz creation in the next few tutorials. But for now, I'm going to create a dummy assignment. So I'm going to create an assignment here by clicking on the Assignments tab. And just like every other aspect of Canvas, I'm going to click the plus assignment button to create a brand new assignment. So this is going to bring up this option here. And I'm going to call this a lab report. Let's say my students have a lab report they have to turn into me. So please submit your lab report as a PDF. Okay, so I'm going to come down here and I'm going to go through all of this again when I get into assignments. I'm going to set this up to 100 points and then submission type. I'm going to choose online, file upload, and I can actually even restrict the upload file types, which I'm going to clarify here, PDF. Okay. All right, so I've created this and I want to assign a due date. So I'm going to first say when this is available from. I'm going to say, okay, this is available from today, which is June 28th, until, let's say it's available until July 15th. That's when they can see it. But I want to give it a due date of July 8th. So they turn it in on a Friday, and then it takes me a week to grade it, and then they get to see it up to a week, or hopefully it doesn't take a week to grade it, but they get to see it until the 15th. Okay, so I'm going to save, and I'm going to publish this assignment. So here we go. So again, we're going to go through all of this when we get to assignment creation, but the big important portion of this is this part here, where I'm setting a due date. So I'm going to save and publish. Okay, so I've created this assignment. There it is. It's published. Now let's see what happened in the rest of the course when I created that assignment. So let's start with our syllabus. So when I click on the syllabus, not only does it have the PDF that I uploaded, but it now has when this lab report is due. Okay, it's due by 11:59 on this date, and it provides students with a handy link to that page of my course. Okay, so that's the first cool thing. I created an assignment and it automatically populated that assignment with all of its pertinent information to my syllabus. Awesome. You'll notice also I've got this gray square on the 8th of July. We're going to talk about that in a second when we go to look at the course calendar, but let's jump over to grades. Okay, so we jump over to grades, and in grades, a column has now been added to my gradebook that signifies that lab report. And I can click on it, and it brings me back to that assignment. Awesome. And then finally, let's jump to settings. In settings, I'm going to go to course calendar. And when I go to course calendar, My calendar is going to populate. We're in the month of June, so let's jump ahead to July. And there's the lab report. And again, students can click on this and it provides them additional information about that lab report. They can click on the lab report itself and it actually takes them to that page. And the cool thing is for students, this calendar is going to show them every single course that they're taking. So if they're taking 3 different courses and all of those courses are in Canvas, which everybody at Collin now has Canvas, they're going to see all of their different assignments based on their due dates populated to their calendar. So that's the real power of Canvas, the fact that you can make a singular change. You can create an assignment or a quiz with a due date in Canvas and it populates the syllabus, the gradebook, and the calendar with that pertinent information. And again, if your students have notifications turned on, they're going to get notifications regarding that assignment. So that really is the best way to build out your syllabus. Yes, uploading a PDF file is great, but if you really want your students to be able to stay on top of everything that you're expecting of them, you're going to want to build your assignments and your quizzes with due dates so that they populate to the syllabus. Now you may be saying, well, I teach a face-to-face class, so a lot of my assignments and my exams and everything are going to be in class, not online. And when we get to the next few sections, we're going to see that you can still populate your gradebook, your syllabus, and your calendar with that pertinent information in Canvas. Okay, so that is syllabus creation. And as we go through and build our assignments, we'll come back and we'll look at our syllabus and our gradebook to see what's happening there.